Hello everyone, welcome back to AI Agentic Bros YouTube channel. Today we're going to be covering Google's new Veo 3 video generation. Google Veo is one of the most advanced video AI generators out right now. The whole launch has been super exciting and interesting to watch, especially with people coming out with so many different creative ideas and seeing the powerful capabilities that AI has. But just like ChatGPT or Midjourney, this tool only works as well as you can prompt it. Especially with a limited amount of uses, making sure you have the right prompt is super important so you can use those 3 or 5 video a day limits efficiently and correctly. Why your prompting matters. If your prompt is too short or vague, Veo starts hallucinating details and results. Not great, but with the right structure, you can generate cinematic videos in minutes. I've created a very quick presentation that we'll walk through before we actually try out some prompting and video generation for ourselves. You want to create clear prompts that will create better AI videos. Details matter for the quality of video you want to output. Last but not least, I'm going to go through 6 key elements for success when creating videos with Veo 3. The first element we're going to cover is the character. Who's in your scene? Define exactly what you're looking for: age, gender, appearance, clothing. Be very specific. A middle-aged man in a black leather jacket and sunglasses. Get super specific with your character. You don't have unlimited access to this video generation yet. Making sure every single detail is specific and tailored to what you're looking for is the best way to get the results that you want. One of the biggest things that people are dealing with, and I've seen consistently while testing video generation, is the AI often hallucinates or assumes what you're looking for. If you're not specific enough with your character, it's going to make up a character for you. The next key element, action. Bring your scene to life. Use strong verbs and describe precise movements. How exactly is your character behaving? What are they doing? How are they doing it? Add modifiers or descriptors such as slowly walking across a foggy bridge, not only describing the action or what they're doing, but also describing how they're doing it. This is going to result in dynamic footage. Again, not allowing space for AI to assume what you want the character to do. Give it exactly what you want your character to be doing. Number 3, this one is super important. Setting. You want to create a world in this 8-second shot that you have. So think about the environment. Is it happening somewhere urban, rural, indoor, or is it a fantasy world? While prompting, I've even given it examples such as a Star Wars scene, so you can really play around with the setting and try to narrow down exactly where you want your scene to take place. Time and weather, so is it daytime, nighttime? What's the weather like? It could be completely sunny and clear, or it's a storm, or you have a specific season. It all comes down to specificity. If you look at this example prompt, a rainy night in downtown Tokyo, neon lights reflecting off of wet pavement. Very detailed. If you close your eyes and think about that prompt, you can start to see that setting in your head as well. The reason why this is so important is the impact that it has on the scene. It creates visual context and realism. Another key element is style. You want to define your aesthetic. Do you want your video to look cinematic with that professional film look? Or you could get really stylized and go VHS, retro. I've played around with some retro futurism, giving it a very stylized feel. You could go for a documentary style, something realistic with a natural lighting, or you could go hyper realistic, ultra detailed visuals. I've gotten some really cool results going with cartoon style or an anime style, or like I mentioned before, giving it a popular reference such as Star Wars and seeing what it comes up with that. The aesthetic and the style that you give it can make a world of a difference when it comes to creating a scene in Veo. Next, you want to set the mood for your shot. Is this scene something joyful or uplifting? You're going to want bright lighting, warm colors. Is this something tense or dramatic? High contrast, sharp shadows, or a shot that's more reflective with softer lighting and subdued tones? Capturing the emotion and setting the mood is an absolute game changer. Last but not least, we have camera direction. This might be a small detail that people won't pay attention to, but from personal experience creating videos, this has been an absolute game changer. Think about the type of shot you want. Do you want a close-up, a wide shot, an aerial shot from overhead? And think about the movement. Is the camera tracking a certain object or character? Is it panning over a landscape? Or is it a static shot that's capturing something very specific? You can play around with the speed, having it in slow motion or even time lapse. And last but not least, perspective is super important. You can have some really cool scenes from point of view, or like I mentioned before, overhead. Just play around with the different directions and shot types, and you can really start to get exactly what you're looking for. Now that we've broken down the 6 key elements for prompting for Veo, Here's a very simple prompt that I put into GPT. We're going to break down each section and expand off of it. Let's describe our character. So let's say wide cinematic panning shot. We already said this, so we can take this out. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. All right, ChatGPT is done generating a response. Let's go ahead and look at it. Here's a detailed VEO3 video prompt that incorporates all your requested elements in a cinematic way. Go ahead and read through that. The fearless, rugged jungle explorer, mid-30s, muscular build, tan skin, wearing a weathered brown vest, utility belt, khaki pants, and a classic explorer's hat, stands confidently on the edge of a moss-covered cliff. If you go ahead and read through each section, it's extremely detailed. It describes our character, what he's doing, gives us a very detailed look at the setting, describes our camera angle that we wanted, and last but not least, covers the mood. So now let's jump into VEO3 and test out some prompts. We're here in Gemini. Let's test out and compare two prompts. So you're just going to click on video, generate video with VEO3. VEO3 preview brings ideas to life in an 8-second video with sound. Describe a scene and add details like visual style and background music. Here we have a very simple prompt. This is how most people are prompting, and this is why they're not getting the results that they want. So let's see what it comes up with off this very simple prompt. All right, our video is ready. Let's check it out. All right, pretty cool, honestly. Just off of this simple prompt, we've got a very cool video here. It's captured the sound and setting pretty well. It created a character for us, made the setting. Overall, it's pretty good. Now, let's compare that to the prompt that we wrote earlier. Here's our prompt. We'll paste it in. Each video takes around 3 to 5 minutes to generate. All right, it's done generating our video from our detailed prompts. Just another look at it. I'm really excited and hyped to see the result that we get. So let's. That scene right there captures the essence of what we were trying to get. It's got the character down perfectly. We gave him his outfit, how he looks in that slow cinematic, where do we say that? Wide cinematic shot with a slow panning motion from behind the explorer, gradually revealing the vastness of the jungle and the powerful waterfall ahead. I mean, it's done beautifully, honestly. A little bit of lag there. And it just captures this vast, amazing scene of this waterfall in the middle of a jungle. You can hear the jungle ambiance as well as the waterfall and that kind of foreboding, mysterious music. If we go back and look at the first clip, again, pretty cool, not bad, but you can see the night and day difference that when you describe in detail what exactly you're looking for. I hope you guys enjoyed this VEO3 video prompting tutorial. Let me know how this works for you guys when trying to create videos. If you found this tutorial helpful, please drop a like and subscribe. If you're interested in making money with AI, go ahead and hit that link in our comment section and grab your free AI starter kit to start making money with AI today.